The story of Nachiketas and Yama. There was a cowherd of the name of Vajrava. He desired a gift from the gods and made offerings of all he owned. But the kine he had were old, yielding no milk and worthless, not such as might buy the worshipper a place in heaven. Vajrava also had a son. He, Nachiketas, would have his father make a worthy offering. To his father he spoke, "To which god will you offer me?" "To death I give you," answered his father. Nachiketas thought, "I shall be neither the first nor the last that fares to Yama, to death. Yet what will he do with me? It shall be with me as with others. Like grass a man decays, like grass he springs up again." So Nachiketas went his way to death's wide home, and waited there 3 days, for death was on a journey. When death returned, his servants said, "Nachiketas waits 3 days unwelcomed. Do thou soothe him with an offering of water, for all is lost to him in whose abode a guest waits unfed." Then death spoke to Nachiketas, "Since thou, an honored guest, hast waited in my house 3 days unfed, ask of me 3 boons, and in return I shall grant them." Nachiketas prayed, "Grant to my father peace, and to know and welcome me when I return." Death answered, "Be it so." Nachiketas asked again, "In heaven the people are quit of you. There is neither hunger, nor eld, nor fear of death. Reveal to me the sacred fire that leads to heaven." Then Death described the secret fire, what stones for the altar, and how disposed, and Nachiketas said it over, learning the lesson taught by Death. Nachiketas asked again, "The great mystery of what comes after death. He is, some say, others say he is no more. This great doubt I ask to resolve." Death replied, "Even the gods of old knew not this. This is a matter hard to be learned. Ask me, Nachiketas, any other boon, though it be 100 sons, or untold wealth, or broad lands, or length of days. All that a man can desire shall be thine: kingship, wealth, the fairest songstresses of Indra's heaven. Only ask not of death." Nachiketas answered, "These are the matters of a day, and destroy all energy of men. Wealth, dance, song, what avails wealth once you appear? How shall a man delight in life, however long, when he has beheld the bliss of those who perish not? This great doubt of the great hereafter I ask you to resolve. No other boon I ask." Death replied, "Duty is one, delight another. These 2 things draw a man in diverse paths. Well is it for him that chooses duty. He goes astray who seeks delight. Duty and delight, wisdom and folly, point to diverse ends." Well has Nachiketas spoken, seeking wisdom, not desires. Even the learned abide in delusion, blind, led by the blind, while to the fool is naught not revealed. This world and no other, he thinks, and so comes again and again into my power. Nachiketas asked, "Other than good, other than evil, other than formless and than forms, other than past or future, explain it to me." And Death resumed, "That goal of sacred wisdom, of goodly works and faith, is Om. This word is the Brahman, the Supreme. He who does comprehend this word, whatsoever he desires is his. He is not born, nor does he ever die. Unborn, eternal, everlasting, ancient. Unslain is he, though the body may be slain. If the slayer thinks he slays, or the slain deems he is slain, they are mistaken, 'cause neither slay nor is slain. Smaller than small, greater than great, that self indwells in every creature's heart. Sitting, he travels far, lying, he speeds everywhere. Who knows him has no more grief. This self is not obtainable by explanation, nor by intelligence, nor by much hearkening to scripture. Whom he chooses, to him that is revealed. But he that knows that all things are self, for him what grief, what delusion lingers, knowing that all things are that one? When all desires that linger in the heart are driven forth, then mortal is made immortal. He becomes Brahman. When every knot in the heart is loose, then does he win a mortal being. Thus far the teaching. Thus having learned the wisdom taught by death, and finding Brahman, Nachiketas was freed from death. So very free shall he be who knows that supreme self.